All right, good to have you on Good Morning Anambra show. Like I told you earlier, we have more on Good Morning Anambra. And this morning we have wonderful twins joining us on stage this morning. And the youths of our days, the youths of today, are highly talented, I must say. And we have two-in-one talent. I don't know how they do it, whether they join hands to write these books or they just wake up. I wake my brother, we start doing work. So we're going to hear from the great twins we have in the studio of the Chigozie Onovo and Chisom Onovo. Good to have you in the studio, young men or gentlemen.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's good to see you. Twins. I'm equally a twins, though
Wow.
mine is late. Thank you so much for coming to Good Morning Anambra show today. So how are you, Chisom and Chigozie?
We are fine, ma.
Okay. Can you tell us a little about yourself? Do I start? Okay, let me start from you. You are Chigozie?
No, mine is Chisom.
You are Chisom, you are Chigozie. Let me start from Chigozie. Chigozie, tell us a little about the two of you, because you are one. Anyway, go ahead and tell us.
Let me start first. Please don't be offended. Okay. By God's grace, it has not been so easy for two of us.
No, just tell us. We just want to know you. Your name is Chigozie. Your biography, so to speak.
Yes.
Your name, where you come from, your parents, and all whatnot. Just a little about you before we go on.
Okay. My name is Chisom Onovo. From Enugu State. And our local government is Kano East local government. And the same thing applicable to my brother also.
Okay, as we go on, we may get to know more about you. Now, the both of you are writers. What courses are you reading, or did you read in the university? You are still in school, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what courses are you reading in school?
Okay. We are reading law. We are in law department.
The both of you?
Yes, ma'am.
The same course?
The same
Okay, this is great. All right, Chisom and Chigozie Onovo, they are both writers, and we are here to encourage them as young writers series. They've written a number of books, and they are here to tell us all about that and what's their inspiration in writing these books. Now, Chisom, let me come to you.
Okay.
Okay, you're Chisom or Chigozie?
Mine is Chisom.
Okay, Chigozie, let me come to you because Chisom I've spoken before. Can you tell us what actually inspired you to start writing, and when you started, what's the inspiration?
Wow. For instance, my brother have said it all, but with childish education, during our primary school, we love to write due to the predicament of what my dad and my parents passed through. We love to study and we love to write novels, different kind of novel, dramas and the prose.
Okay, you just love to write, and you started writing.
No, it's an inspiration, Sha. It's a gift because I don't know how it happens. I don't know.
But to think that the two of you, Chisom, I don't know if you can come in here. The two of you just woke up and started writing. What's the inspiration? And it's not just that maybe Chisom loves writing, Chigozie loves reading. So how do we explain this?
The main thing here is that the thing just show in his dream and also in my dream.
Really?
Honestly. And one day he woke up and started telling me he saw himself with a pen. And I also tell him the same thing. I saw myself with a pen, and we just put it in prayer. And since then, God has been helping us start putting something down. And this is the little ones that we have written down since then.
Okay, is there anybody that inspired you? Maybe some books you have read before, or people's books. We know we have great writers in Nigeria, in Anambra State, in Enugu State. So, who do you look up to? You know, that made you to say that since these people were able to do this, you too can as well do the same thing. Who actually is that person, and what book of the person did you read that made you say you must go ahead with writing? Anybody?
Chinua Achebe.
Okay.
Chinua Achebe.
You've read his books?
Yeah, I've read his books.
All right. Let's go to some of the books. Can you tell us how many books you have written, Chigozie? Can you tell me how many books, or they are uncountable? Tell us the number of books you have written and the most interesting to you guys.
It's many. The most interesting book we have wrote down is Struggle for Purpose, meaning this one. We cherish this one very well. And the most difficult book we have passed through in life is particularly this one.
Okay.
This one.
What's the name?
What Became a Magic When Prophecies Came In.
So tell us about that. Why is it most difficult? Tell us about that. What make it most difficult? Since you say you love writing.
Let my brother explain it.
All right, so let us know. Tell us about the book. What actually made you, feel it's the most difficult for you, and why do you chose the topic?
By God's grace, we are Christians. So God just showed us this title on Dream. So we have to jot it down. And why is the most difficult is that to even print it out, so difficult for us. As he said before, our parents, they don't have like that.
Okay.
We print this one out, we just sometimes, if we didn't go to school, we go out concrete. We go and be pouring concrete so we can.
Okay, you do menial jobs to be able to raise funds.
Yes.
To put the books together.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And the books you've written, you wrote something, Soludo, the Beauty of the Nation.
Yes.
And I don't know what actually, you are not from Anambra State, but you are going to school here in Anambra State.
Yes.
What gave you the inspiration to put up this book? There are so many beautiful things you wrote about the governor here, and some of those things, I don't know, the governor is just 1 year in office. How do you come about that? Did anybody tell you the story? Did you make a research about him? Did you interview him? So tell us all about it. What inspired you to write the Soludo, Beauty of the Nation?
Actually, and in my little understanding concerning this book, we didn't do any research. It's also, I don't know how to say, but it's a natural gift, because we load with Holy Spirit. We can know your yea and everything concerns you without asking you.
Really?
Yeah.
No. Okay, there must be something that inspired you to write about the governor. What has he done? What made you write about him?
Okay, let me say something here. About our governor, Professor Charles Soludo. We have been seeing good things he's doing in Anambra State. He's a good man and he loves youth. He loves the youth. And we have been hearing how he helps the youth. So we have to put this one down for him, to give it to him as a gift. To give it to him as a gift, to say more grace to him. Let him continue the good work that he's doing in Anambra State.
Okay.
So,
Okay, you just made the book to appreciate the governor on what he's already doing, and of course to spur him to do more, especially what he's doing in the lives of our youth. Okay, that's a great one. And there is something that you said in the book. You said he merited to be the governor of this great state. He's the heartbeat of this generation and nation at large. You know, what made you write this? What made you put this? That he merited to be, everybody may want to be a governor. So even a child may want to become a governor. So what did you see that made you say that he merited to become the governor of Anambra State? Can you tell us? Wow. Go ahead and tell us.
What I have to say here is that he merits it so much because he's a nice person, and the way he do things, even the time we used to, honestly, we follow him online and we see many good things that he's doing. We see many, even the time he did his birthday, he do something marvelous to some women.
Okay.
He do something. We just love the man, so we just want to.
Okay, just love the governor. Thank you very much for loving the governor, and I believe they are watching. You know, now to put up these books is no mean feat, and you've talked about, you know, how you go about doing some menial jobs to make sure that you put up this work. Now, tell us, apart from those challenges, what other challenges do you face as a writer? What are the challenges you face in the course of, you know, putting up the books you are putting up?
Honestly, the most challenges we face on this writing is finance.
Okay, funding.
Finance, yes. Even last year, our parents said we should drop out from school because they don't have money again to sponsor us. So we now decide, both of us, that we must, because we love education. We love education. Even to date, we are still going to school, but not like that because of finance. We don't have finance. So the ones we used to get, we have to put these ones down. So we are just pleading. We are pleading for finance and support. This one now that we just write down, they approved it at the Ministry of Education.
Really? Maize the Village Hunter?
Yeah.
Let me have it.
They approved it
to
be used in school. See the approved list here.
Okay. Okay. Recently?
It. Yeah.
Okay.
So we just thank God for that one. Just that the challenges we are facing is finance.
Mostly
is finance. Okay. It's finance.
So far you've not gotten any sponsor, and you are calling on sponsors. Honestly. For you to, because a lot of ideas are still stuck up there for you to put up more work. Abi?
We have more than 100
almost
dramas.
Almost the books we write is dramas. Most of them are dramas. Most of them are, they can act it as like Nollywood can act it. Nollywood can act it also. Most of them is drama. So
all right, the program is Good Morning Anambra, Encourage Young Writers Series. That's what we are looking at. And in the studio this morning, we have two young writers. They are twins doing the work together with passion, but something is hindering them, and that is sponsorship or way of funding to put up their work so that people will get to access their work. Now I have in the studio Chigozie Onovo and Chisom Onovo. They are students at Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu University, Igbari. I'm here in Anambra State. Thank you so much for coming on the
Thank you.
show. Now, let's look at some other things you may be facing in the course of putting up this work. You say that major thing you're facing is funding,
Finance.
okay? Now, when you get the funding, these books, have they entered market? Tell us the level you have reached with distribution of the books. Can they be found in bookshops around Anambra State or Enugu State? Are they online? Because you guys are 21st century children, you can put them online. So tell us how far you have gone with the book, you know, going online, having people get access to it. Are they in bookshops? Where can people get it when they want it?
For now, they are not in the bookshop because we just, it's of recent that we just print all these ones out. Even to print it out is not easy for us. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. Just managed to print all these ones out. For now, it's not online, but we created a page. As God may have it, we created a page on our phone to be showing up sometimes online, so that people can also be hearing us. For now, it's not on any bookshop.
All right, now, Chigozie, if you can take time to tell us the names of the books you have written so far. Tell us the names of those here and the names of all the books you have in your, archives.
All right, we have wrote a Struggle for Purpose, Cause of a Father, and the life that grows old, and the What Makes Me Come Back. Mazi the Village Hunter, Bitterness of Heart, and the Tears of Freedom, Because of Freedom. I'm Become Afraid of Cloud. Many. We have more than 100.
We have many titles.
You have more than 100 books?
Yeah.
Really? This is great. Okay. Now, you say these books are not in the library. You just have a page. Can you give out the page so that people will know where to search you? Can you tell us the page or how to search the page out online?
Okay. To search the page, just type New Wisdom Drama Novels.
Okay.
New Wisdom Drama Novels.
Is it in Facebook or website? Okay, it's just in Facebook.
Facebook. For
Okay.
now, it's Facebook.
Okay, now, I don't know. You are in school. Do you work with your lecturers or do you let them know the books you have so that they can... Have you walked up to any lecturer in your school that is into something like this, to let the person know that this is what you do and this is where you need help? Have you done something like that, and have you gotten any response from any lecturer in your school or anywhere at all?
The main point is that, like I said before, our parents, they say we should drop out there. It has been a long time we've been in school, honestly. It has been a long time, so that's why. But by God's grace, we are putting something down inside, because our parents said they can't continue. They don't have, so that they can continue with our younger ones.
Okay.
We're just hoping on God, and we so much cherish education. We don't want to drop. So our lecturers, it has been a long time we've seen them. That's why we have not opened up to them to talk to them about our books.
Okay, you are no longer in school for now, because your parents can no longer afford the payment of the fees.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, have you been to anywhere for help, to source for help concerning that, or you're just with your books? Do you sell these books? Are people buying them?
No.
Okay,
We have not said anyone. We have not. They have not even, like these ones now, they have not even been on bookshop.
Okay.
But we are happy that they approved one of our
book
at Ministry of Education.
That's Mazi the Village Hunter.
Yeah.
Okay, the gift of a man makes a way for him. That's a good one. Okay.
So for now, it has not been anywhere. Nobody, even we don't have sponsor.
Okay, what do you want? Tell us. Let the Anambra hear you on television. What actually are you looking at from the citizens of the state, from the government of the state? Just speak, let them hear. What do you want?
Please, Anambra, we are here for financial support. I'm mostly here for financial support. And also, we need our governor, Professor Charles Soludo, to also help us on this. We want to continue our education. We don't want to leave education. It's because of finance that we just drop out from school. We are not going to school anymore. So we have to be inside and be putting these things down. So that's why we are here in Anambra soliciting. We need help. We really need help. We need support from the government, from the governor, from citizens, or the whole world.
All right. Now, you are no longer in school and you're doing this great work. And I know that in our society today, the reading culture is something we are struggling to see if we can reawaken in the hearts of youths, to see whether they will start reading again and writing again. But you people are doing great work. Now, what do you tell your younger people like you, or young people like you, that are no longer interested in reading, not to talk of writing? You know, the dwindling reading culture amongst the youths. What do you say about that? Chigozie?
All right. Let me come this way. Education is very important in a human life because we know how we pass through, we schedule our time, even in a manner work, after coming to work, after that, me and my brother will eat, and we didn't even have table self in our room. We kneel down and they put everything down. I said to my brother, ideology is a lazy man, and ideology is an lazy man ideology. I don't know how to put it that way, Sha. But I'm pleading to the youth so that let them understand that education is very important in life. Without education, I don't think there is no hope in a future, because education makes a man's life bright. Education is very important.
All right, now this very book that the Anambra State Ministry of Education has approved, Chigozie, I would like you to answer us. This book, I don't know the message you're passing across through this book. Can you tell us the message you're passing across through this particular book? Mazi, the Village Hunter.
I'm being wrong. I don't forget, Sha. My brother
let me say something here. Let me just brief it. A man on this book named Mazi is a nice man, very intelligent, but he's a drunkard also. But everybody look down on him. He don't know anything. He don't know anything. But a king, there's a man here, a king. So much love him to the extent that he used to call him out to have fun with him. So what is here is that it is good to be humble, humility, to be kind to people. It is good to be kind to people. And again, love your neighbor as yourself. Everything that is here talks about love, humility, and kindness.
Okay, that's all that the message you are sending out. Okay, can you tell us other messages you're sending out from other publications you have made so far? Anyone that is of great interest to you that you want the people to know about?
This one also, The Curse of a Father. This one talks mostly on students, disobedient. To disobey your parents is not good. This one now is very, very interesting because as a student, you have to listen to your parents. Disobedient is not good because as you disobey them, they may end up cursing you. And you know, parents, they give birth to you as a student. You have to obey. And if they curse you, that must come to pass. That must come to pass. So this one now, the curse of a father, is very, very interesting. Very, very interesting.
So nobody should allow himself to be cursed by a father or a parent.
Yeah.
Okay, the program is Good Morning Anambra, coming to you from ABS Television. We are looking at how to encourage young writers series, and in the studio we have two twins that need our support to be greater than what they are today. We take a short break here. The program returns after now. Do join us again.
Anambra Broadcasting Service. Anambra Broadcasting Service, ABS. With delight, we bring you the light that we bear through our illustrious leaders. Our icons. Our industrious people. Our rich culture. Our places of pride. And our mouth-watering cuisine. With unbridled professionalism and renewed tenacity, we serve you real-time news, information, entertainment of varied genres with unfettered reach of your clients and customers. AB.
You're welcome back to the live studios of Good Morning Anambra Show, where we are encouraging young writers series on today's episode of the program. In the studio, we have twins, Chigozie and Chisom Onovo. Both of them are writers, and they are still undergraduates at the Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu University, University Igbariam. You are reading law and you are writers. Now, as we wrap up the show, please, what's your message to youths or young writers like you?
My message to youth is that every youth should try and have courage. Have courage. Know that education is important, very, very important, because education is the key to success. Some of our youth that is joining courts now, doing all manner of trash, is not good. As a youth, it's not good. Okay? Humble yourself, be good, and be nice. That's all I have to say to the youth.
All right, Chigozie, what's your message to the youth before we go?
All right, my brother have said it all, but what I have to chip in is that education is very important. Everyone needs to be educated so that you can know what to do in life.
All right, thank you very much. That's the much you can take on the program, Encourage Young Writers Series. And this morning we call on Anambra and good-spirited individuals and even the state government, to support our young ones, just like the state governor is already doing in the digital space to build these youths. And Chigozie and Chisom here in the studio, equally need that support. Thank you so much, young men, for being here this morning.
Thank you.
And that's it on Good Morning Anambra show for today. We thank you so much for joining. Let's do this some other time. Goodbye from here.